So the new big thing in the market today is that apparently the larger comic book companies have not been paying artists, and several of them are on the verge of going out of business. So a lot of people who are owed money will never see that money. And I gotta just wonder, from an artist's perspective, you know, why would you still be messing around with the big guys like the Marvel, the DC, the Dark Horse, IDW? Why would you be still so afraid to try out a small publisher or a small guy? I mean, most small guys, they don't have a ton of money. Let's just keep it real. They don't have probably to pay you at the same rate at Marvel and DC would be able to pay you at. But if Marvel and DC aren't paying you, then what's really going on? I mean, they got all that work for free and you didn't get paid. At least with a small guy, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get paid because they know they're small. And also, they're probably not going to run you through the hoops like these big companies have. So I have to wonder, with this going on and the continued seems like implosion of comics, what does the future look like? Now, I've been a small publisher for a long time. I've always tried to do everything fair in the up and up. I've even pushed artists to getting to sell their own stock art, which I think is the most logical way for them to survive. I don't understand why people would not do this. There's so many artists who are like, oh, I don't really want to do that. And I just think to myself, do you enjoy not getting money from Marvel and DC and starving? Because I know a lot of people have been counting on this money, and getting money in a stock art at a bare minimum will give you some money coming in. I can't understand why some of these artists are still hesitant about this. And then you add in the other side to this, and the more scary side for them, I'm talking about AI. So, you guys are getting pounced on both sides at the same time. So, why not try something different? Why not be a little crazy? Why not try out stock art? Why not try out promoting yourself? And I don't mean the typical stuff you've been doing. I mean actual promoting yourself, changing it up, marketing yourself as the important piece. Because for some weird reason, artists don't seem to want to do that. I don't know if they don't want to seem like their ego's involved or something foolish like that. But listen, you're in the business of selling yourself. If you don't understand about selling, then you should get some books and learn about how to sell. Because some of you are going to starve to death because you can't do the most basic thing, which is sell yourself, get yourself out there, and most importantly, make money. And don't say, well, Lewis, I put myself out there and I went to these companies and they screwed me. Well, that's happened sometimes. I can't do anything about that. Now that you've been screwed, what are you going to do? Sit there and cry about it? Because that's not going to help you. At least at a minimum, figure out a way to make money on what you do. Stock art is the easiest thing that a lot of you guys can do, and a lot of you guys still don't want to do it. And I can't understand why. I really can't. I mean, I'll just tell you from my purely economic point. I work a lot of artists. We put stuff online, they make sales, and they don't have to do anything. The money comes to them directly. They don't have to push themselves drawing out some art. They don't have to worry about some other art projects and going out and meeting people. They're selling their art to people who need the art. And best of all, a lot of these people will see your artwork and then come and hire you directly. Basically, all your stock art is marketing. It's marketing. That's all you're doing. You're marketing yourself out there so people can get excited about you and even better, give you money for longer playing things. I mean, so many people go back to the same complaint. Oh, I can't get any work. Well, what are you doing to market yourself? Well, I'm not doing anything. Or even better, I'm sending out my resume and people aren't responding. Well, maybe you didn't realize, but the comic book industry apparently is imploding on a scale that no one suspected. So to think you're going to get work in this situation, and even better, because it's so bad, you may not even want to do the work. I mean, let's keep it real. If these people are out here not paying artists, and I mean professional guys who've been doing it longer than you have, what chance do you have? I mean, you want to be in the same position as them. So hey, yeah, here's a great idea. You sign up with them, and then they screw you over. What's good about that? So now's the time to really start thinking about yourself and how you can focus on making money for yourself. Because if you're not doing it now, I'm going to tell you, in 12 months, when this is a whole lot worse, you're going to be wishing you were doing something. Don't wait. I mean this in the nicest, politest way. When Christmas is over, the day after Christmas, I'll let you have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The day after that, you should be promoting your stuff. You should have stock out. You should go out there and be selling it. Now, if you don't know what to do, you can reach out to me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the secret. It's not much of a secret, but I'll tell you what the secret is to do. And if you do it, you'll probably make some money starting that day. It's just that simple. But some of you are going to keep complaining that you can't get work, and you're going to be in the same situation that you were last year, as you are this year, as you will be next year. So good luck to you. I hope you got a plan, because I definitely got a plan. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. Do us a huge favor. Click the thumbs up below if you like what we talked about. If not, click the thumbs down. We're good either way. But I just appreciate you all listening. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you all later.